are acting up. So, okay, so let's just find your seat. Sitting towards the edge of your seat, comfortable. Bring your feet onto the mat, and I like to just start. Really let the toes kind of spread out. Feel the heels. And just give me a little rock side to side on your sits bone. So notice I'm on one hip and then I'm on the other. And just feel the chair under you. You might start to notice your sits bone, which is the bony landmark on your seat. I want you to kind of pay attention to that bone. Close your eyes. Little rock side to side. Keep the eyes closed for a moment. It's not a huge rock. It's just a little shift. So it shouldn't feel like you're going to fall just yet. And then come back to center. Let's open our eyes, take your fingertips, and let's go a little massage on the temples. So we're taking circular motions right in the sides of our eyes. Let's go above the eyes, so eyebrow. Give me a little circle above the eyebrow. Circular motions, you can press in a little bit here. Let's go right below the eye, circular motions there. And then you're going to close your eyes, and you're going to go circular motions gently on top of your eyes. And this is a great eye reset if you're feeling like your eyes are feeling tired, if you've been on the computer a lot or screens. You're gently kind of exploring the eye, right? And you're on top of the eyelid, circular motions, just a little more here. Okay. Open the eyes, take your hands to your jaw. We're going to tap. We're going to tap along the jaw. We have some important nerves that run through the jaw itself, especially this joint up where the jaw and the cheekbone meet. Tapping can help to release tension here. So we're going to tap up and down the jaw. Hi, Carrie. And then let's just stay right up by the jaw and tap a little bit, like 10 to 15 more seconds here. Let your jaw relax a little bit. Find your breath. Tap behind the ears a little bit. So there's a little indentation right behind the ears. Could we tap there? Not totally to the skull yet, just behind the ear. Yeah, and now take your hands, slide back to the base of the skull. Give me some circles here on the occiput, back of the head. There's two bony landmarks there. I want you to circle around those. Press in a little bit. The skull is a little tough, so you get to press in a little bit more here. Circle the other direction. Take your hands like combs, go into the skull itself, go into your head. Can you grab onto your skull a little bit, and can we move the skin of the head forward and back and side to side? And if you've never done it, it's a little strange, but we've been doing this in class, so move around the skull. We want to release tension in the top of our head. Move it around. Notice where it feels tight. Okay, and then a little throat stroking down the throat. Kind of brisk. Throat down. Yeah, and then take one hand to the top of your shoulder, other hand out. I want fingertips long. We're just going to stroke down all the way out the fingertips. And you're pressing into your body a little bit. So I'm pressing into my arm. So there's contact. I'm feeling, and I'm going to go all the way to your hand. Make sure to go all the way to your fingers. Yes, all the way out that hand. And then let's flip the hand. Let's come up. Up the arm. And I'm pressing in a little bit. What's called a sensory warm-up. Right? I'm using the senses, which is touch at the moment, to wake up and warm up my body. Take the other arm out. I want from the shoulder all the way down to the fingertips. Get those hands. I want you to feel your top of your hand and out the fingertip. 8, 9, 10. Flip the hand, come up the arm. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's rub your chest, circles around your heart. A little vigorous here. Let's go circles around the other side. Big circles, press in. And then up and down the center of the chest. And you can get a little bit quick, a little vigorous up and down that sternum. Feel the middle of the ribs down to the belt. And then let's pause here at the lower ribs. Give me some nice circles. Here we have low ribs, we have diaphragm, in the middle we have belly, on one side we have gallbladder and liver, on the other side we have extending colon. These are, get some energy in there. Let's go to the back of your low back, so take your hands to the back. Kidneys. Good, and then shake your arm, shake. As if you're flicking kind of water towards me. Go out to the side. Flick, 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 flick. Tension away. Let's go down. Down to the ground. And then settle the arms, let them be heavy. Let them just notice how there's energy in your arms, right? And I'm just gonna, easy, we're gonna go from the center of the throat. We're gonna do head movements before the eyes today. So we're gonna slide, this, hopefully maybe I'll take this off. We're gonna slide the throat forward and slide the throat back. Now when I slide my throat back, my chin goes down a little bit, the base of the head, neck gets longer. That's the goal, okay? So it's called chicken necks or slide forward. I like to think of it like a turtle and slide back. But the official name, I guess, is chicken neck. Slide forward and then slide back. Go way back. Make a triple chin. Slide forward. Let the head move. There we go. Slide it back. Slide back, 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 back. Triple chins. One more time. Slide forward. Okay, we're going to slide way back, make those triple chins, get the base of the neck to lengthen. Keep your head here. Can you give me a little head tilt towards your left? Woo! And back up. Can you give me a head tilt to the right? And back up. One more each way, head tilt. And come back. Keep your hands relaxed, keep your arms relaxed, head tilt. And back up. Good. Hand on the belly. Let's do 3 breaths here, and we're going to do a little eye work. Breathing before eyes, it helps our eyes see as our breath does. So let's go hand on the belly. Let's do a 3 count inhale into the belly, long 5 count exhale out the mouth, and we hold for a moment. So into the belly we go. Inhale through the nose. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, drawing belly back. Hold it, no breath. Inhale through the nose, we go 1, 2, 3. Exhale, belly draws back to the spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. And again, inhale through the nose, inhale belly. 1, 2, 3. Exhale out the mouth. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold it, no breath. Last time together, we go. Exhale. Hold. Relax. Grab your pens or your pencils. Mine seems to be missing, so I'm going to use my thumb, which is fine too, but I would like for you to have an external target, which is going to be your pen or pencil. Bring it to the center of the nose. So find the center of the nose first, which is, for me, I have to always tap. So I'm like, where's my center? So the center of the bridge of the nose. And then bring your pen or pencil in front of your nose and really have your focus look at your pencil. So don't look at me. No looking at me or your screen. You're going to look at your object. You're going to inhale, bring the pencil towards your bridge of your nose. Follow with your eyes. It might get blurry or double. Just notice. Exhale, take it back out. Focus, feel relaxed but focused. Inhale, can I see it the whole time? What happens, where am I when it gets blurry? And exhale all the way out. Use your breath. We're going to do 2 more. Inhale, bring it in, stay focused. Can you feel your eyes converge? They move in. Very important. Exhale, go back out. Stay relaxed. Nice, you guys. One more time. And rest. Good. Notice for yourself if that was super hard. That's a very important exercise to do. And so we just want to be, if it's hard, we want to make sure we practice it a little bit. Okay? All right. Right shoulder slides up. Left shoulder slides up. Right shoulder down, left shoulder down. We're going to dance. We go up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. We got it. Down, down. Couple more. Up, up, down, down, and up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, down, down, slow, up, down, down, woo, up, up, work this upper shoulder, down, let's go quick again, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, last one, down, woo, shake it out, shake the shoulders, can I shake my shoulders, a little shimmy, 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 all right, rest. Okay, we're going to squeeze your shoulder blades. I'm going to go to the side. So we're doing a little more shoulder work. I'm going to squeeze my shoulder blades on the back. So what happens, my shoulder blades squeeze in, the chest gets wide, okay? So squeeze your shoulder blades. Palms will face forward. But it's not about the arms. The arms are relaxed. My shoulder blades hug my spine, and then just let your shoulder blades come forward, or the shoulders roll forward. So my chest concaves. Shoulder blades squeeze my back. My chest opens. And shoulder blades go wide, shoulders roll in, my hands roll in. Good, shoulder blades roll out, arms roll out. Shoulder blades slide in, arms roll in. One more time, shoulder blades roll out, hands roll out. Feel the chest open. Can you lift your chest a little more? And then shoulders roll in, arms roll in. Next time we're going to stay open, so we're going to roll open. I want you all to lift your chest a little bit. Lift your upper chest. Good. Now, shoulders are easy, but chest is lifted. Head is long. Can we reach through our fingertips a little bit? Can you take your arms slightly behind you? Can you give me little circles here? Circle 1. It's arm circles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I go the other way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, lower down. Beautiful. Show me your hands, press forward. Thumbs come in, fingers go down, wrists go down. Roll the fingers open, show me your hands. Thumbs in, fingers over, knuckles to the floor, spread the hands, bring your hands up. That's it. One more. Thumb in, fingers in, knuckles down, spread the hands. Good. Okay, right hand only, elbow can bend. You're going to lead with your pinky finger. We're going to do a couple more little things for our hands. It's a figure 8, but you're going to lead with your pinky finger, and you're going to start to draw a figure 8 with your pinky finger. Good. And you just imagine that figure 8 in front of you. Try to do it with your hand and not your wrist, or not your elbow. Yep, a couple more. And if it's hard, that's okay. All right, now index finger. Let's index finger do some figure 8s. Figure 8s with the index finger. Know for yourself which direction, which was a little harder. Right, one more, a little taxing, so you have to focus. All right, release. Okay, other hand comes forward. Let's bend the elbow. So we'll have the elbow kind of by our side so we aren't tempted to use the whole arm. We're going to focus on the hand and the wrist, really. So pinky finger. Everyone touch the pinky finger. Here's my pinky finger. And then we're going to, helps me to actually touch my pinky finger. And then we're going to do those figure 8s. And one side might be quite different than the other. Like you might have a lot of coordination over here. It's like, oh, there, I can do it. Or it might be harder, okay? Try to follow with your pinky finger. How do I know I'm moving my pinky finger? Because it's the one that's up, right? Yep, try to relax your elbow. Try to find your hand. All right, show me your index finger, touch it, and then index finger. Index finger lead. And if it's more like a circle, that's okay, okay? But we're just gonna try to make this motion with our wrist and our hand. These kind of motions can be beneficial to ease tremors, okay? So something to think about and maybe practice. All right, whew, it's a lot of work, a lot of concentration. Let's relax, shake it out. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of a kind of circular motion seated. So I'm gonna back up a little bit so you can see me here. So I'm on the edge of my chair. We all are on the edges of our chair. We're gonna actually keep the pelvis pretty grounded the whole time. So I wanna make sure my pelvis stays grounded on the chair as I do the circular motion with my spine. So we're gonna side bend first. So give me a little side bend to the right. We're gonna roll our opposite shoulder forward, and I'm gonna round over my legs. Now let's just hang here for a moment. Hang over your legs. Let your head hang, let your shoulders hang. You're gonna take an inhale. On your exhale, we're gonna roll up from here, back up to seated, rolling up. That's the first half of the circle. Lift, 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 lift. Could we lift our chests? Could you lift your sternum, lift up, up, up with the chest? Good. Relax the chest a little bit. Side bend the other way. Side bend left. So I'm like making a candy cane with my body. And what's tempting, I might want to lift my pelvis off, but we're not going to let our pelvis come with us. And then we're going to roll that opposite shoulder. We're going to round through the middle. Hang over the leg. Let your back stretch. Hang the shoulders. Hang the head. Take an inhale. On your exhale, could you pull the belly back towards your spine and stack your spine back up nice and tall? Remember that breathing we did earlier where we were drawing the belly back? Again, half circle. We're going to go to right. Let's inhale. Exhale. Follow coordination with the breath and movement. Exhale to roll forward. Inhale, hang. Exhale, pull belly back, stack the spine. All the way, use your exhale. Inhale, can we lift up through the spine a little bit? Lift your chest. Exhale, just relax the body. We'll go this way. We inhale, side bend. Exhale, roll that opposite shoulder forward, round. Let your head hang, let your arms hang over the legs. Maybe your chest is actually resting on your thigh bones. And then you're going to breathe into your back. Inhale. Exhale, pull belly in and up and stack your spine. All the way up. Good. Let's come to standing. Come all the way up. Take your chair to the side. We're going to do a little hip swing and a little hip circles. So another cue here for reducing tremors is to coordinate our breath with our movement. So being very intentional with how the breath and movement go together. Okay, so we'll try. I'm just saying that so you can stay aware of that, and as I teach, I'll try to remind you as well, of course. Okay, so you're gonna hold on. Let's hold on with our left hand. So you guys will do your left hands on the chair, and you'll balance on that left leg. Your right leg is just going to be slightly in front of you. Okay. And I know the floor might get in our way a little bit, but we're going to try to just swing our right leg a little forward and back, okay? And I want, the knee could be a little soft. Could I keep my body upright? And my leg is just swinging, so spine is long. Could my leg have a little weight to it? And have a little freedom of movement in the hip itself? Let's just do a couple more, nice and easy. Your standing leg might get a little bit of work. Upright spine, let's just do 3 more. And then the next time the leg comes forward, keep it there, pause. Here we go, upright spine. You're parallel with your foot right now. Give me a circle here. 1, 2, 3. Can we go the other way? 1, 2, 3. Step down onto the floor. You can change your chair or stay where you are for the other side, but we're going to stand now on the right leg, and your left leg just going to come forward off the ground. Okay, we're going to do a little swing here. Knee is slightly bent. Just let the leg be heavy. Spine is tall. Stay upright. Nice, easy breath. Leg is free to move. Feel that freedom that the hip can have in this plane, right? Forward and back. Let's do 3 more. 2, 3. Next time you go forward, pause. Take the leg forward and still. If I could take a picture. Parallel for today. Hips are squared. Hips are even. Take a circle here. 1, 2, 3. Go the other way. 1, 2, 3. Step the foot back down. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of what's called a compass lunge. This is for balance, and this is for our feet and our legs. So if you want to keep your chair by, you can. You're going to imagine you're standing. I'm not really good with compasses, so we also could stand in the middle of a clock. But the idea is that we're in the middle of this compass or the clock. So we have numbers or letters around us. And in front of us, let's just say it's 12 o'clock. Okay, forward, we have front. We have 45 side, or directly to the side. I'll just show real quick. We have directly side. We have back 45, and then we have straight back. Okay, so we're going to start with the right leg. We're going to step the right leg forward. It's going to bend. We're going to pause. So let's all just we move our body forward in space. What happened to my back leg? It's going to stay straight behind me. Front knee is going to bend, and my body stays upright. I push back, and I balance back to center. Let's do forward again. We just take our body forward in space. We land. We press back. We're trying to keep our pelvis forward. One more time forward. We go forward, bend the front knee, back leg stays straight, back foot's on the ground. And then I come back. 45. I take my leg to 45. There we go. I come back. So notice how I'm moving in space. I land, back to center. Nice, Ron, good. My head comes with me. Yep, and back. One more time, 45. And back. We're going to go directly side, and back. Directly side, and back. Directly side, and back. The back gets a little tricky. We're going to go back 45. My back knee still bends. My front leg is straight. And then I come back to center. You guys got it. Back 45. Back to center. Make sure you have room behind you too. Forgot to have you look around. Back to center. One more time. Back 45. And then center. Now we're going to go straight back. Straight backs don't go too far. It can be a little tricky, but the back knee still bends. My body stays upright. And then I come back forward. Back knee bends. Come forward. You guys got that. Back knee bends. And come forward. Okay, other side. Other leg goes forward. Let's just pause for a moment. Good. Upright. Front knee's bent. Back leg is straight. Heel on the ground. Back to balance. Come away from balance. Take your body forward in space. Come back. Feel the body back to center. Come back forward. And you're breathing. Back. Careful of your chairs. I had to move away. We're going to go 45. Back to center. 45. Back to center. 45. Back to center. We're going to go side. Directly side. Yep. Careful of, move over if you need to. Back. 45. And back. 45. You got it. And back. We're going to go back 45. Back 45. Back to center. Back 45. Back to center. You'll feel the ankle work here when you step back, right? There's some work in the front of your ankle. That's good. Now we're going to go straight back. Straight back. It's not too big of a step. And then back to center. The back knee's bending gently. That front leg is straight. One more time. Step back. Upright bodies. And back to center. Awesome. Feet a little bit apart. Okay, so a little bit wider here. We're going to go ahead and come down to a little squat. I want your sits bones to go back. It's just small. And then you're going to come up and stand up. That's it. We're going to go down a little bit, knees forward, hips back. And then press up. Feel yourself up. I want you to move down in space. And then come up in space. I come down. And I'm up. And I'm using my feet. Feel your feet. Push the ground away to come up. Sit back as you go down. Push the ground away to come up. Sit back to go down. Push up, pelvis comes forward. Sit back, pelvis goes back. Come up, pelvis forward. Go back, pelvis back. That's it. Knees are tracking over about second toe. Pelvis goes back. Pelvis comes forward. Push your pelvis forward. Not your low back, but the hips. Hips go back. Hips come forward. Good, 2 more. Hips go back. Hips come forward. 1 more time. Hips go back. Hips come forward. Stay here. Imagine we're in a hula hoop. We're going to circle the hips around this hula hoop. And listen, if the hips are tight, you can bend your knees a little bit. We're going to make a circular motion with our hips. Back spine stays pretty long. It's from the hips, getting some opening, some mobility. Let's go the other way. Circle. Couple more. Yep, you got it. Feel out the corners, the edges of the circle. All right, back to center. Bring your feet a little closer together. We're going to bring, you can hold on again. You're just going to do 1 more here for our feet, and we'll get to the ground. So you're going to balance on the left leg. Right leg comes forward. When you can see me, right leg is forward. All right, I want to, from my toes, try to find the right angle. I want to curl my toes. So we're just going to find just the toes first. Just curl your toes. Then continue to roll through your foot, and you might even feel a little cramp. Then release the toes, and then the heel reaches. So it's just toes first. Can we just do that part? Then continue to roll through. Woo, you might cramp, I just did. And then come back. 1 more, curl just the toes, just find your toes. And then roll through and release. Woo, that was hard holding my leg up. I'm gonna do the other side though, I want you guys to see. So the other leg is up. Oops, hopefully I can maintain my balance for you. So we're gonna curl just the toes. Then you roll through the rest of your foot. Then you come back. Can you just do toes? Roll through, come back. 1 more, toes first, hold it. Hold it, hold it, all the way through. Come on back, rest. Okay, beautiful. Make our way to the ground. Let's go down there. We're gonna go right to sideline. Sideline position. So if you want a little extra cushioning, I mean, I have lots of cushion here, but you could have a blanket if you need one under your hip. We're gonna go to our sideline with our knees bent. Your bottom arm can be under your head or long. Okay, knees are stacked. You want the hips stacked. And you could also, hey, if it's not comfortable to lay on your shoulder, you can have a blanket. We just want to give this modification for shoulder people. So you could always have a blanket or a pillow under the head, and that's going to give you some space between the shoulder and the head. And that's really nice. It's nice for everybody actually, but you can have that, okay, if you need it. The block works too. All right, so first things first, take your top hand on your hip. You're going to slide your hip up towards your shoulder. What happens? Oh, my waistline gets short and I sink into the floor with my bottom waistline. Now you're going to lengthen your hip long. And then my waistline now lifts. And that's really great. And so then we slide up. Notice the shape change. We slide down. Notice the shape. Slide up, hip hike. Slide down. 1 more. Slide up. Shorten. Slide down. You're going to keep the hip sliding down. And because I want this side of your waist to stay lifted, okay? Now your top leg's gonna reach long, away from you, stretch it away. Could we swing the leg forward a little bit? And could we swing the leg back? Could I swing the leg forward? Swing the leg back. I'm keeping my side body lifted the whole time. Let's inhale as we come forward. Let's exhale as we go back. Find your breath. A few more here. Similar to the swing we did standing. I'm flexing my foot. You may point or flex. Good. Two more. Let's take that leg behind us any amount. So the leg is long, it's reaching. Could you push your foot like away from you, like you were pushing into a wall back there? Notice how that lifted the waistline again, right? Let's point the toes. Point the toes back there. Give me a circle back here. Circle 1, 2, get that up part of the circle. 3, 4, 5, circle the other way. Long legs, long legs. 1, how long can you get? 2, breathing. 3, 4, 5. Keep the leg way back there. Flex your foot again. Could you bend your heel to your butt? And then bring your knee to your chest. Send your leg forward. Take your leg back. Take your leg back. Bend your heel to your butt. There it is. Bend the knee into the chest. Take the leg forward. Take the leg back. It goes back behind you. Then you bend your heel to your butt. Yeah, then you bring your knee to your chest. We'll go sideways a little bit. Then you take your leg forward. Take your leg behind you. I don't know if that's a better angle. Take your heel to your butt. Bring your knee to your chest. Take the leg out. One more time. Take the leg back. Bend the heel to the butt. Yep, bring the thigh in. Take the leg long. Woo! And then stretch it back. Lower it down. Lots of hip work. Stack the legs. Let's take a little stretch here right away. So take your top leg, you just take it in front of you. It's going to be on the ground. Take your bottom arm, bring it in front of you. Top arm is long, and we're going to open the top arm. We're going to go into a twist. Now, your leg might need to lower a little bit. That's fine. Could I open up my chest? Maybe you might need to bend your knee a little bit too. It's fine. Just take a little twist. You'll feel a stretch in the hip, hopefully, and in the upper back. Eyes look up to the sky. Chest is wide. Arms are wide. Find your breath. Okay. Bend your top leg. Roll back to your side. And then push yourself up. Take your time. Let's just swivel around to the other side. So we did a slow kind of bicycle movement. I think we all got it. I'll try to find it. If there's any questions you can ask. Okay, let's go to our side lying on the other side. So we have shoulders stacked. And again, if you had a pillow on the other side, bring that with you so you have the support you need, okay? Take your hand on your hip. Legs are stacked. First thing we do is we're going to do a little hip hike. Slide your hip up to your shoulder. Feel how that shortens here. And then slide the hip away. Feel how that lengthens the bottom. Slide the hip up. Slide the hip away. And this might be a little tight on, or hard to do. And again, that's okay. We do it anyway. So we can make it small. You don't have to have a huge motion, but we want to have a little motion. Okay? Next time you lengthen the hip long, stay there. So my hip is lengthening long, which what does that do? It lifts my bottom waistline off the ground. And I could slide my hand under the seat. Is my bottom waistline lifted even a little bit? Oh, good. Then I take my leg out long. I'm going to try to keep the waistline lifted. That's that core. And we're going to let the leg just come forward. And we're going to let the leg swing back. Inhale and exhale. And on this side, maybe I want to switch our breath. Let's exhale as we bring the leg forward. Inhale as we bring it back. Waistline stays lifted, swinging in your hip. How long can you make that leg? Really, from the thigh bone itself, you're swinging forward and back. One more. Forward, one more back. Now stay behind you any amount. So lengthen your leg a little longer, Todd. Reach your leg straight. Press through the heel. There. So that might be the extension right now. That's beautiful. Now point your toes. Keep that leg long. Keep working. We're going to work from your thigh bone. Give me a little circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is work, I know. Go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now reach long behind you. Flex your foot. Here's where it gets a little tricky, but we'll go slow. You're going to bend your knee, pull your heel to your butt, back behind you. Then you bring your knee to your chest. Then you stretch your leg forward any amount. Might be low, that's okay. Then swing the leg back behind you. Bend your heel to your butt or bend the knee. Bring your knee to your chest. It's like a side circle, yeah? Then stretch your leg forward. Take the leg back behind you. Bend your heel to your butt. You're going to feel hamstring. Fold at the hip, bring the knee in. Stretch your leg forward any amount. Let's do 2 more. We got it. Take the leg back. Bend. Bring the knee forward. Take the leg straight. Send the leg behind you, straight leg. Bend the knee. Bring the knee forward. Straighten the leg. And then take the leg long and fold it back on top of your other leg. Woo! A lot of work. All right, take your leg forward in front of you, any amount. It might not be high, might be a little low. Take your bottom arm, bring it forward. Top arm forward and open up to a twist. Roll the chest open. You're free to bend your, I guess this is our left leg, so you can bend your left leg a little bit. The top leg. Open the chest, look straight to the sky. Find your breath. A little twist here. One more breath. Beautiful. Come back to your side. Bend your leg. And let's just roll to our backs for a sec. Let me just check something. Okay, good. Roll to your back. So let's lay on our backs. Feet are going to be wide. Okay, we're going to do a little pelvic circle here on the ground. It's going to end. I'm going to try to talk you through it. The most important part is just stay relaxed. See if you can stay as relaxed as possible. So feet are grounded. Let's have our hands on the front of our hip bones here. So hands on the front of your hip bones. That's just going to help you, I think, a little bit. Let's tip the tailbone down towards the floor. So when I tip my tailbone down, it does create an arc in my back. Okay? And then let's draw the tailbone under us and notice how that brings the back flush to the ground. Tip the tailbone down to the ground. Draw the tailbone under. Inhale, tip tailbone down. Move nice and smoothly and slowly. Exhale, draw the tailbone under. The back's going to go flush. Inhale, tip the tailbone down. Exhale, draw the tailbone under. One more time. Inhale, tip tailbone down. Gentle motion. Exhale, draw the tailbone under. And then relax. Find that place that's between those two positions. We're going to think about the right hip. You're going to think of the right hip. Your pelvis is now like a teeter-totter. Right hip sinks down into the floor. And then the left hip sinks down into the floor. Right hip sinks down. Then what that does is that the other side will come up a little bit, right? Left hip sinks down. It's a side-to-side motion. Right hip sinks down. Left hip sinks down. Right hip sinks into the floor like it was a heavy weight. And then the left hip sinks down into the floor like it was a heavy weight. And then find center. Where is it between right to left? Okay, we're going to try a little circle. So, a couple images. You can imagine your sacrum is like a clock, like we were walking in a clock a moment earlier. And we're going to trace the numbers of the clock. 12 o'clock is your belly button, and 6 o'clock is your tailbone, okay? So tip down to 6 o'clock. Let's go to the right first. So let's come up to the right hip. So the right hip is going to get a little heavier to the floor. We're going to go towards the belly button, go to 12. We're going to go down and around the left hip and then back to the tailbone. I want you to do this on your own. It might be a little more confusing if I tell you, but you're going to continue this direction, going through each of those points. Tailbone, right hip, belly button, left hip. And make this smooth and smallish. It could be big. You might want to make it big at first, actually. Maybe a lot of things move. Try to focus the movement from the pelvis. Okay? Try to relax, even if it's confusing. Let's do a couple more this direction. Keep it easy as possible. It can be really challenging when we're just learning, but you got it. Keep going. All right, and then find neutral. Pause for a moment, relax. Whew, take a breath in case you held your breath. And then you're going to try to attempt to do this circle the other direction. So let's start tipping tailbone down. We're going to come up the left side this time. You're going to go to the belly button, which is when the back is flush. Go around to the right, down to the tailbone. Up that left side, and around. And one direction might be very different, okay? That's okay. Stay relaxed in the face. Try to circle around the sacrum. And it may feel more like a square. That's all right. Notice where the tight spots are. Notice where you want to skip over. Try to go slow through those areas. Do a couple more this direction. Find your breath. Keep it easy through the shoulders. Do one more here. And then just find neutral. Find the middle. Relax the pelvis. Bring your hands to the sky. Interlace the hands. Place the hands behind the head. Elbows lift a little bit. Take an inhale. On our exhale, head floats up. Lift up through the neck and shoulders. Slide the ribs towards your hips. Keep your jaw relaxed. Now, back is going to be flush to the floor. So can you get your back to the floor? Scoot your legs a little closer in. Actually, let's scoot our legs all the way in. So inner thighs touch. And then from here, we're going to open the legs to a butterfly stretch. Bottoms of the feet touch. And then we're going to bring the legs back to neutral. Open the legs. Bottoms of the feet touch. Close the legs. Bottoms of the feet are on the floor. And open and close. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. One more. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Then floats back down. Hug the right knee into your chest. Hug the left knee into your chest. Rock a little side to side on your back for me. Okay. And then roll all the way to one side. And just bring yourself up to a little bit of a comfortable seat if you can on the floor. I'm going to go to a little low kneeling. If that's comfortable, great. If not, you can also come to a high kneeling. Okay. We're going to go 1 minute over because I want to do a little jaw movement. I'm going to come a little closer. The jaw is very important to the body, especially since we just did pelvis. So find your jaw. Okay, especially find this place between, so cheekbone, jaw. If you go to your ear and slide in a little bit on a kind of diagonal, you'll feel that joint. Your hands are going to lightly stay at the joint. You're going to relax your lower jaw a little bit. Tall spine. And I want to see, can you glide your jaw towards the right and then to the left? And right and left. Might close your eyes. And it's relaxed. You want to stay very relaxed. And see if you can easily glide your jaw. There's just a little space between the bottom and the top teeth. Keep breathing. Keep a little bit of space between the mouth is slightly open. There you go. All right, and then rest. Close your eyes. Just take a moment to just feel there's a little bit of energy now maybe in your face. All right, take an inhale through the nose. Long exhale out the mouth. And open your eyes. You're done. Good work. If that was hard, practice it. Try to do that and see if you can do that very relaxed. At first, when you learn it, you're like, oh my God, it's very tense. Very important to be able to move our jaw in different directions. We'll play with it more. But thanks, guys. I'll be back at 1 for some meditation.